Hi, Sayaka. I am in Friends of the Library Bookstore in Kensington, Maryland. I like this bookstore. I have bought many books here. So, I thought I'd show you this bookstore. Look behind me. It's illegal, I think, to film other people. So if I film myself, you can see behind me what the bookstore looks like. I'm going to the Jewish section, Jewish area, over here. There, see, look up here. This is the Encyclopedia Judaica. Great. I used to look at that at Gelman Library at GW University. Great encyclopedia. I guess no one wants paper encyclopedias anymore. I wish I had this one. I told you I bought the entire Encyclopedia Britannica from the Martin Luther King Library Bookstore. Around G Street and 10th Street, Northwest, Washington, D.C. Anyway, I bought many books from there. Great place to buy books. I bought the entire Encyclopedia Britannica from there, and they told me, you got to take it home now. It was huge, equal to all these books up here of the Encyclopedia Judaica, all those, and all these as well. That's two sets of the Encyclopedia Judaica. I told you that story before. These are prayer books here. Lots of DVDs, good ones. $1 or $2, great. Why do kids want to see a movie? They're going to pay $4 online? I don't see. They're going to see the movie one time? Doesn't make sense. A very funny man when I was a boy. These are kids' movies. Give you an idea how big the bookstore is. Look behind me. Agatha Christie. She was very popular when I was a boy, and I had to read one of her books as required reading one summer for my school. The title was 10 Little Indians. I don't remember what it was about, but I remember the ending was amazing. A huge surprise. This man, Umberto Eco, he wrote a book that was popular. I think the name was, he's an Italian writer. The Name of the Rose, I think. I talked about that before. I would often look at the literary criticism to see if any Northrop Frye books were here. I don't have a copy of his most famous book, Anatomy of Criticism. That's his most famous book. I had 2 copies because my original copy, I read it so often, it was falling apart. Just falling apart. So I had to buy another one. Both went into the Colorado Springs dump. Precious books. Threw them. Literary criticism. This guy, Alfred Kazin. Wait a minute, no, John Holloway. He wrote a book called The Victorian Sage I read. Alfred Kazin here. So-so. Let's see if they have any books by Norman Mailer or Henry Miller. Okay? This is the fiction hardback section. Here's Norman Mailer, in one of his books about the CIA. I had a copy, threw it into the dump. Colorado Springs dump, never read it. Here's another book, Ancient Evenings by Mailer. I never read that one either. I couldn't read it. Tough Guys Don't Dance. This is a novel that I believe could be his very best novel. The best one he ever wrote. As a novel. It's not his best writing, but it is his best novel as a novel, in my opinion. Here, An American Dream. This is my favorite novel by Norman Mailer. In my opinion, his best writing. And if he had stopped after 2 chapters, if he had stopped there, he would have had a classic. My opinion. Okay, let's see if there's any hardbacks by Henry Miller. I doubt it. Let's see. I read all of Henry Miller's books, all of them. How about Davis Grubb? I bought my copy of his book here, paperback. I don't see any. After I bought that copy, I never found another copy of that book here. I look for it every time I come in here, but I'm not finding a copy. I have my copy in one of my 50-pound bags that I packed, and they're ready to leave the USA. I'm ready to go. I got 4 50-pound bags in there in my trailer, one 22-pound carry-on bag, and my guitar, all ready to leave. See you soon, I hope. Bye for now.